There are certain places on this earth where going there is basically inviting death. These are highly mysterious islands where laws don't apply, and modern civilization simply doesn't exist. The indigenous tribes there have stayed isolated from the outside world for thousands of years. If you accidentally end up on one of these islands, there's no guarantee you'll come out alive. Today, I'm going to tell you about some of the most dangerous islands in the world right now. Heading there is like buying your own ticket to death. These stories will send chills down your spine. Starting with number 5, Ramree Island, Myanmar. In 5th place on our list is Ramree Island in Myanmar. What happened here was so horrific that it even made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. It's recorded as the largest crocodile attack in history. In a single night, more than 500 people were eaten by crocodiles. This took place in February 1945. During World War II, British forces had surrounded Japanese soldiers on the island. Around 1,000 Japanese troops got trapped. To escape, they had to wade through the mangrove swamps, but those swamps were teeming with thousands of saltwater crocodiles. These crocs can grow up to 20 feet long and weigh 1,000 kilograms with jaw strength of around 3,700 psi, enough to crush anything. That night became one of the most terrifying events in human history. A British naturalist named Bruce Wright, who was there at the time, wrote in his diary, "All through the night, screams echoed, the sounds of men being torn apart alive while still conscious. The crocodiles would grab soldiers in the water, do the death roll, spinning them violently, and drag them under to devour them. By dawn, out of those 1,000 men, only about 20 survived. More than 500 were eaten by the crocs, and the rest drowned or bled out. Even today, thousands of saltwater crocodiles surround Ramree Island. Local fishermen steer well clear of the area. In 2017, 2 researchers went there to study the mangroves. Their boat capsized, and their bodies have never been found. The Myanmar government has declared parts of the island restricted, no entry allowed. Stepping into the water here is like embracing death. Next up, number 4, the dense jungles of Papua New Guinea, cannibal tribes. Don't think cannibals only exist in movies. In 4th place are the hidden tribes deep in the forests of Papua New Guinea. Yes, even now, some still eat human flesh. Papua New Guinea is the world's 2nd largest island, and around 80% of it remains unexplored. The jungle tribes there are so dangerous that even the government avoids certain areas. Tribes like the Korowai, Yanomami, and others are particularly fearsome. They still practice cannibalism in the modern age. They believe outsiders are kakua, demons/evil spirits, so they kill and eat them to absorb their strength. They build houses 35 to 50 feet up in trees to protect against enemies and wild animals. In 1961, Michael Rockefeller, the son of an American billionaire, came here to collect artifacts. His boat capsized, he swam to shore, and members of a local tribe spotted him. Days later, a Dutch missionary saw a white-skinned man's skull being used as a decoration. Michael's body was never recovered. In 2012, a German tourist and his guide ventured in. Only the guide came back. The tourist was captured, killed, and eaten. Police found just a few bones. These tribes use arrows and spears tipped with poison from the dark frog. One prick causes paralysis, and death follows in about 10 minutes. Then they butcher and eat the body. The jungle is so thick that GPS doesn't work. It's dark even in daylight, and danger lurks at every step. 20-foot pythons, deadly poison frogs, venomous spiders. It's a true death trap. Number 3. Ilha da Queimada Grande, Snake Island, Brazil. In 3rd place is the most dangerous island on Earth, Ilha da Queimada Grande, off Brazil's coast in the Atlantic, about 90 kilometers from the mainland. It's nicknamed Snake Island because there's barely room to step without a snake. Every square meter has 1 to 5 snakes, with an estimated 2,000–4,000 golden lancehead vipers on this tiny island. These are among the world's top 10 most venomous snakes. Their venom is up to 5 times more potent than a king cobra's. How did it get this way? Around 11,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age, rising sea levels cut it off from the mainland. The snakes were trapped with no land prey, only migrating birds stopping by. To catch birds before they flew away after a bite, their venom evolved to be incredibly fast and lethal. In the 1920s, the Brazilian government built a lighthouse and stationed a family there. One night, snakes slithered in through the windows. By morning, the keeper, his wife, and 3 kids were dead, with over 30 bites each. Since 1985, Brazil has banned all visits except for authorized scientists and Navy personnel. Landing here means almost certain death. Number 2. Areas in Papua New Guinea. Witchcraft and sorcery rituals. In second place is a region in Papua New Guinea with extreme sorcery, human sacrifice, and blood rituals. Tribes around places like Ohis Island, possibly a reference to isolated areas or misnomer for certain tribal zones, despise outsiders. The scariest part is their puri-puri or sanguma witchcraft. They believe they have supernatural powers to make people sick, go mad, or die, backed by demons. In 2013, in the Mount Hagen area, over 20 women were accused of sorcery, tied to trees, tires put around their necks, and burned alive while the village watched. Widows face brutal treatment. If a man dies, they blame his wife for witchcraft and torture her, cutting off fingers, banishing her, or even burying her alive. Even in 2020, UN reports noted that women in Papua New Guinea are accused of sorcery almost daily and killed. Outsiders trying to stop rituals get attacked too. In 1994, Australian journalist Mark Davis was filming a woman being tortured. Tribesmen smashed his camera and threatened to kill him. He escaped, but his local guide was murdered. They collect enemy heads as trophies for their huts. No law or police exist here. And finally, number 1, Komodo Island, Indonesia. Topping our list, the most dangerous island in the world, Komodo Island. Here, it's not just tribes or venomous creatures. Prehistoric monsters still roam. The Komodo dragon, the world's largest and most dangerous lizard, think of it as a living dinosaur. Up to 10 feet long, 150 kilograms, with 60 razor-sharp teeth, running at 20 kilometers per h. And yes, they hunt and eat humans. Their real weapon, their saliva contains venom. Discovered in 2009. It prevents blood clotting, so a bite causes endless bleeding. But they're clever. They don't kill instantly. They bite once and follow you for hours or days as you weaken from blood loss, then finish you off. They even eat prey alive. Think these are just stories. Here are real cases. In June 2007, an 8-year-old boy named Muhammad Anwar went to the bathroom near Komodo National Park. A dragon attacked, dragged him into the bush, and ate half his body. Intestines out, one leg gone, before villagers chased it off with stones. He died from blood loss. In February 2017, a 50-year-old park ranger with 30 years experience was showing tourists Komodos when one charged, grabbed his leg, and tried to drag him away. Fellow rangers intervened, but it was close. Thousands of dragons still roam the island. To visit, you need a licensed guide and a long stick, and constant vigilance. In 2023 alone, in the first month after reopening, 2 attacks happened. Beyond the dragons, venomous snakes, 200 kilograms wild boars, saltwater crocs, deadly spiders, impenetrable jungles where GPS fails. Plenty to kill you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.